Ladies and gentlemen of Zen Dude Fitness, what is going on, everybody? Today, we're going to be teaching you how to jump rope for a long time. We made this video in response to a lot of people who may be more beginner and just starting out jumping rope. And the challenge that they have is they can't really jump rope for more than 15 or 30 seconds, and that frustrates them and can sometimes cause someone to maybe give up. So today we're gonna show you how to string together some footwork, show you some mistakes that people commonly make so that you can jump rope for a long period of time, get a better workout in, look smoother, and just feel more confident with the rope.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the first thing that we want to make sure we have down is the regular bounce. So if you check me out here, elbows are in, hands are jutting out to the sides of my hips, barely coming off the ground, my knees are slightly bent. We have many tutorials on getting started if you need to learn how to do the regular bounce, but that's going to be a key component for learning how to jump rope for a long time. You got to have your form down. You got to have your form down. So check out that How to Jump Rope Like a Beginner video if you haven't. But you have to know the regular bounce before you can successfully jump for a long time. Next one, also very important. You want to decrease impact, guys. So if you notice here, look at how I'm coming about an inch or two off the ground. You'll see my feet here in a sec. Not even, yeah, just about an inch or two. And that's as high as you want to come up, just to avoid a lot of impact in your knee joints, in your ankles and things like that. So that's going to be super important for jumping for a long time. A lot of people mess that up, but jump rope, if done correctly, is actually a very low impact sport. Next, guys, jump at a moderate pace. If you're going super fast, not only are your legs going to get tired, your shoulders are going to get super tired, allowing you to mess up. So whenever I'm going for like we have a 10-minute challenge that I can link up below, I go at a nice moderate pace. As you can see here, I'm going decently fast, but not all out, probably about 65 to 70% of my max. That's super important for being able to jump rope for a long time and doing more of an endurance workout rather than like a high intensity workout like a lot of the ones on this channel. Additionally, if you're just doing regular bounce, that is going to start to get a little boring, and also it's probably going to start to fatigue you a little bit. So if you notice here, one move I throw in is the side swipe, because that's a good transition move that gives my feet a little bit of a rest while I throw that rope around. I also mix it up between boxer skip, running in place, and regular bounce, just so that I maintain I mix it up, and what I'd recommend doing is we'll do in the 2 minutes at the end of this video, mix it up between going every 15 seconds or so from regular bounce to running in place to boxer skip and throwing in a side swipe every now and then, just so you're mixing it up and it doesn't seem so monotonous while you're doing it. All right, guys, the last and most important one, finding your rhythm. Finding your rhythm. Now, finding your rhythm is something that can be done. I do it with breathing and I do it with music. So if you can see here, you see my mouth kind of moving in that way. The way that you want to think about finding your rhythm is counting the steps of the jump rope in your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, and synchronizing that with the actual rope skipping and hitting the ground at the bottom. Another thing that I like to do to find my rhythm is find music that you love. Find some kind of song. For me, my personal favorite, Jay-Z's On to the Next One. That's a song that allows me to jump into my rhythm and really get focused and in that state of flow. And then once you have that, you can match your counting and your jumping to the beat of the music, and that's when it really can be special. And also that's when time passes a lot faster because you're having fun, and it doesn't seem like you're just standing there jumping rope forever. So the biggest and most important one is this last one, guys. It's really just finding your rhythm and dropping into that state of flow. Music, breathing and music is a great way to do both those things. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get into a little bit of practice. So for this practice, guys, we're doing 2 minutes. Now I encourage you guys to go for longer, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Again, check out the 10-minute jump rope challenge if you have not yet. But here we're just putting everything together. And notice how I'm starting off with regular bounce. I'm at a moderate pace. My feet are low to the ground. And then I'm going to start mixing up my moves. As you see here, I went from regular bounce into a little bit of a boxer skip. And this is something that takes some work too. You know, if you're a beginner, the issue that you might have is you might have shin splints if you're putting this much impact on your your legs. So I would be wary of that. But also, guys, understand, just like a runner who can run, you know, a marathon a week, you have to build your body up to the point that you can jump rope like this for a longer period of time. So that's why I started you guys with 2 minutes. Don't get discouraged if at the end of 2 or 3 minutes you're like, man, I'm really tired. What I want you to do is practice this 3 to 4 times a week. Just jump rope as long as you possibly can. That's the first minute, ladies and gentlemen. Second minute coming up here. And all we're doing is now I'm back to regular bounce again, and in a little bit I'm going to switch to running in place, as you can see here. But guys, the reason for jumping rope for a long time is to increase that endurance. I know I've spoken to some boxers, Brandon's talked to some as well, who can basically just skip rope for as long as they want, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. And it's not because they have this incredible, I mean, they do have incredible endurance, but at the same time, they had to build that. And the way that they're able to do that is by incorporating a lot of the stuff that I talked about, so they can just drop into this state of flow without pain in their joints and just continue skipping for a long time. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up below, and please comment if you guys have questions on this. I know this is a question that gets asked a lot in the community. Feel free to drop it below, Zendu Nation. Thank you for your time today. Thank you for your support. Remember to do.
If you found this video helpful, which we hope that you did, please give this video a thumbs up, followed by a subscribe if you want to continue to receive more information on how to jump rope, get lean, and have fun.